Hi, House of the Dragon fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori. This is Dr. S. And we're going to talk about episode 7 called Driftmark. And this was such a good episode.
So good.
Oh my gosh. Just when I think it couldn't get better, it gets better. Right. So we start with Lena, Lady Lena's memorial. And it was such a beautiful carved wooden box thing that they throw into the ocean. It was really beautiful. There's a lot of talking.
Did you see at the bottom of the ocean there were the other bodies too?
Oh, such beautiful little rituals.
Was a lot of talking though. There was
a lot of very sweet.
Yes,
but that's a lot.
It was.
And then we see Rhaenyra and Daemon exchange a little smile.
The looks. I love all the looks exchanged between the people at these rituals, these ceremonies. It's very telling.
Very good details. Yeah, it's a detail. Just with the devil's in the details. It's just like the looking and stuff like that. So we know that they're on good terms. So then they decide to go for a walk, Daemon and Rhaenyra, and somehow they end up doing it, getting it on. But we have weird feelings because that's an uncle and a niece situation, but we know this is their land and it's okay.
It's from their tradition, so we are not to judge their traditions.
We are not.
And also, if we did judge 10 years ago when they hooked up almost in the pleasure house, I guess.
Yeah.
She was a child.
She was.
If we were to judge that also. But now she's 10 years older, and she is saying what she wants.
And she told him that. She's like, I'm not a child anymore.
Yeah. So who are we to judge?
So take me now.
Yes.
Also, you could tell she's obviously been in love with him this whole time, right? Like, is that obvious? Because she's like, you left me.
Yes. Oh, she's
like, well, you were a child.
Yeah.
I had to go and marry Lena.
He kind of did the responsible thing, right?
Isn't it weird?
I really loved how he said to her, though, at least I'm allowed to mourn. Because she lost her father of her children, but she's not allowed to publicly mourn that, and so that's pretty wise uncle statement, right?
That's true.
I know.
I still don't think she was in love with him, but still, that's the father of her children.
Something like she definitely had some connection to him because she had many children with him. Many.
Yes. So obviously he didn't have any performance issues.
No. I mean, I guess he's over it.
And it didn't have that with Lena. It was obviously that's weird because his wife and then the lady who was like the lady of the night.
Oh, yes.
Had trouble with her too.
True.
So why those two and not these two? I mean, whatever.
Yeah, okay, well, maybe it's just a plot hole.
Yeah, plot hole. Anyway, at this memorial, before all that fun stuff, Viserys does offer his condolences to his brother, and he wants him to come back. And he's like, no, Pentos is where my family is, and,
bygones are bygones. Come hang out with us.
Yeah, and then we got stupid little Aegon drinking too much. He's an idiot.
I really don't like that guy.
Oh.
I just know.
He's a kid, and you feel bad saying it like a kid, but
no, I don't.
He's not acting like a kid.
He's doing dumb things, and I know he's going to do something that makes me really mad.
Yeah. Joffrey vibes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Aemond isn't any better.
No.
Because he goes off to the sleeping dragon, wakes him up, climbs aboard, and goes for a little joyride, and then claims that dragon.
That was messed up because, and when he said, if you wanted to, her daughter, right?
Yeah.
If you wanted him, you should have claimed him. 2 days after her mom dies or whatever, she's going to go out and claim the dragon, her dragon.
Yeah.
Vhagar, is that his name? Yeah, the big dragon.
Yeah. These little spawns of the king are jerks. So then the children start fighting, which I can't even remember another scene where there's little small children.
That was
fighting.
Exactly. No, that was the most vicious fight I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I hate that nobody said, hey, he was going to smash my face with a rock. He was literally going to smash the face with a rock
I know.
2 times. Why didn't anyone say? The daughters could have said that.
Yeah.
Why didn't anyone say, describe the scene?
They're all very scared.
Yeah.
Or something.
It was all focused on him losing an eye, which, I mean, that's bad.
Well, Aemond doesn't care. He said he didn't mind losing an eye because he got a dragon.
Yeah. I mean,
you lose an eye, you gain a dragon.
I mean, that's fair. I hope he can drive it straight, though.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, Alicent is not happy about it. Now, I'm not a mom, but you're a mother of dragons, so how would you feel if somebody slashed the eye of one of your children, which happens to be my nephew, so I would probably kill. But what would you do?
I do not think I would do eye for an eye.
Okay.
I feel like
That's what she wants.
that is cruel and unusual punishment.
Does it make a difference if it's a child's eye? Because she wants that child's eye. If it was like a man or a woman, like a grown adult, would you be like, yeah, take the eye?
I think no one should do eye for an eye. I feel like that's just cruel. And there could be accountability, right? Mm-hmm. Like some type of restorative thing, like how can we make this right? You know, jail time.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But eye for an eye does not make sense. I love how she showed her true colors in front of everyone, though. And Rhaenyra was like, yeah, that's right.
Keep going.
They see you. Mm-hmm.
Keep keep committing this. Yeah, so she loses her cool completely and then tells Kristen to go get the eye from the king. He's like, I was sworn to protect you, not just like cut out children's eyes.
Was he going to go do it, though?
Weirdo. No, because that's when she was like, you are my servant. He's like, I was sworn to protect you.
Okay. I wasn't sure because he moved. He moved and I was like, wait, you're not going to do it, are you? I'm sure
he was torn. Like, what do you want me to do? But also like...
That's not protecting you to take out a kid's eye.
he's not coming at you, so I don't need to protect you from the kid. Good. Yeah, no. Then that's when she grabs it and says, I'll do it myself. And then Rhaenyra obviously stops her, but she cuts Rhaenyra deep.
Yeah.
Really. But everybody's just kind of shocked, like, the queen just slit her arm. It's the king's daughter.
Right.
Her husband. It's her stepdaughter. It's all very
really,
dysfunctional.
Alicent would have been the one in trouble for treason because she's the one who told Aegon that it was not her children, not Rhaenyra's children.
Yes. The children are bastards.
I feel like Aegon was about to snitch until the king was like, oh yeah, let's not talk about this.
Yeah.
Let's just talk, because everyone was looking at her and she looked scared.
Yeah.
And so then Viserys is like, no one speaks of this again.
Let's just pretend like none of this happened. Yeah. You know who seems really proud of Alicent is Otto, her father. It's kind of like, remember, he basically groomed her to marry the king and all that fun stuff.
Oh, Otto's...
And then now he's like, yeah, good job showing your true colors, because then it shows that you're a fighter.
He's all about that. He thinks people need to like do that type of thing to be a ruler, right?
Yes. That king. I just can't take him seriously. I love that one of our viewers from the last episode was like, don't forget he lost his left arm. I was like, oh yeah, I like totally forgot. I didn't even notice.
I don't think I noticed either.
Just because they like tied his sleeve. Anyway,
but he is
not doing well, but also still chugging along.
Yeah.
Okay, so we end this with Rhaenyra basically saying that she wants to marry her uncle. Wants to marry Daemon because I have to like get over the fact that that's her uncle. Right. But because, you know, her husband, Laenor, is off. He wasn't there for this whole like dramatic thing. And he's just kind of like, I know he just wants to have the life he wants. And he feels bad. He's like, I'm sorry that the gods cursed me with this.
I know. I feel bad for him.
She's like, I'm not sorry about it.
Yeah, she's not mad at him. And he says he wants to step up and be a better husband. And I don't know, maybe try again to have some more kids.
It's sad. It really is. It really is. So she goes to Daemon and said, like, I think we should be married, and our blood, like, you know, is like more powerful than ever if we combine it. And he's like, yeah, but then Laenor has to die. And she's like, And he's like, well, say less. And then he gets the job done, but by this very tricky way, which I totally fooled me.
I got totally fooled as well.
So Laenor actually gets to escape with his lover.
I was so happy. Yay. So I think it was so beautiful because they talked about how the Targaryens are all about fire and the Valerians are all about the sea.
Yes.
And then they tied that all back in, right? Yes. So like he gets to escape via the sea, but then they use the fire to pretend that he's dead. And I was like, oh, this was good.
Beautiful.
So well done.
Yes.
Oh, good job.
They are
and he shaved his head.
He looks good.
I was like, oh.
I love the like dreadlock look, but
I like both.
He's
the Valerian look though, it totally does it for me.
The best.
All of them. The kids, the girls.
Best.
The girls are my favorite. I hope that they have a big role in this whole thing because
they have to.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we're again next episode we're gonna fast forward a little bit, right? Because it looks like Aegon is older.
Oh, and
so holy crap!
Oh, yeah.
I love the fast movement. I like that it's going. We're skipping. Like,
I was
years
kind of intrigued by the whole Targaryen wedding too. How they slice their hands and the blood in the lips,
and then they put it on the forehead. I was
like, they didn't. Is it
the
only
kids
when it's
standing off to the side are kind of like, okay.
Is it only when it's Targaryen on Targaryen that they marry like that? Because they didn't do that for when she married the Valerian. Is it like, our blood literally mixes?
Whoa.
It's already the same, we'll just make it more the same.
Maybe, because it's not the first time the Targaryens have married each other.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was cool.
What a fun episode. We seem to always like the episodes the most where Rhaenyra and Daemon get intimate. So that says a lot.
Well done to the showrunners for making us root for incest.
Oh, Lord. Did you ever think you'd say that ever in your life?
Well, do you remember when Jaime and Cersei were dying together? And we were like, oh.
That's how it should be.
But the whole time we were disgusted by them but yet by the last season, final few episodes, we're like, oh no.
But also because they're twins, so that helps. The twins should die together, not the lovers.
Yeah. It was just
forget that they're lovers.
Somehow they just have a way of bringing out the feelings in us that we never thought we would have.
You sickos. No, I'm just kidding. All right, everybody. What did you think of this episode of House of the Dragon? Please comment below and like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.